Hey guys, so I want to take a brief minute before the video starts to address a comment I read yesterday, Tuesday morning. Basically, the person who plays the character Alex has numerous allegations of some sexual misconduct that they've done. And I don't think it's fair to discredit and discount the work that the entire cast and crew have done into bringing this show to life off the behavior of one person. So for my part, I want to keep reviewing the show. I want to keep trying to do the breakdowns and analysis of the scenes and the motivations of stuff, with my focus above all continuing to be the characters and the world they inhabit and less of the person. The directing is excellent. The cinematography is excellent. The lighting is excellent. The sound design is excellent. The costumes and script writing, all that stuff is excellent. The characters, the political climate, the intrigue. I love all that stuff. And I've just started to get into the show. And I want to continue to review the show in the way that I have been. I don't know what the right thing to do is, but in my heart, I didn't think it was right to pretend as if I didn't know anything. Hey, I just make funny videos on the internet and only whatever, like 1,000 people watch them anyway. It doesn't matter. I think that's a big part of how things have maybe progressed as far as they did, like especially in the Twitch and gaming space with what's going on right now. But yeah, so that's me. I understand if some of you or a lot of you don't want to watch my videos anymore because I'm going to continue doing them relatively in the same way. But yeah, above all, my focus is going to be on the characters, as it always has been, the characters and the world they inhabit. But yeah, that's me. I wanted to at least address that. So back to the video.
You thought the train was going to stop? You thought it was over? Look, it's 2:24 on Monday. I posted that other video about 2 hours ago or something. I'm going back in. Can't stop, won't stop. Here's the problem, all right? I feel like I might be experiencing the first stages of early onset dementia. My faculties are just not there anymore. You know, I didn't remember the Nathan Hale. I got that confused with the Black Ops team. I didn't know what happened to that ship. I didn't remember the bald guy being that dude. I didn't remember the kid being the same kid from series. And I didn't even remember the guy named Frank. Who is Frank? Who's Frank? Who's Craig, right? I'm losing my mind, I think. So my new plan is, because I think maybe I was taking too much time in between episodes due to freelance stuff, but I got all my freelance stuff done. So I can sit my ass here in this chair until I faint due to low blood sugar from malnutrition. But for now, we can just keep doing Expanse stuff. Episode 2, Season 2. Let's go.
Getting ready for
So I think, so as soon as he's saying this,
base. A warning for us.
as soon as they do this, they do like a L cut to her where his audio is still going while it's cutting to her. Then the music cue comes in.
To stop shadowing their vessels.
So I think at that point, she's realized it's not an abandoned and expendable base. Is in the bottom right corner, which I didn't know who Kwiatkowski was, but it says Mao Kwiatkowski Station, or like they own that station or whatever. And then the camera also pans down to show Eros Station quarantine continues. Let me see if I can just find that. We can pull that up here. Yeah, so we do this subsidiary of Mao Kwiatkowski Mercantile. And she's just staring at everything. Then the camera pans down to Eros. Quarantine continues. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So here, when he's still talking, they cut to her and the music cue happens. I think that's her recognizing, okay, Phoebe is related to that. She probably doesn't know proto-molecule and all that stuff, but she's probably figured out, you know, exactly what's going on there.
An abandoned and expendable base. A warning for us to stop shadowing.
Maybe not exactly, but she's probably figured out what's going on and why they wanted to get there first. Why Aaron Wright wanted to get there first.
their vessels.
Deimos MCR Deep Radar Station. Can't really make that out.
Terraforming efforts. If we threaten to shut them down,
Trade embargo.
Principal CNC LADAR radar and MISC comms relay for MCRN fleets in the belt and outer planets. Defensive capabilities, MCRN Sentry automated crew 20. So this could be something they could attack. Okay. She's sending him like a potential target or something, maybe, with only 20 people in it.
We need to do
Yeah.
minimal personnel.
Mean radius, surface area, volume, albedo, dimensions, mass.
Casualties will be.
If that's the case, Admiral, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask.
no need to pretend this is a request, sir. Now step down as fleet commander.
Dirty. You got to do what's right. But sometimes you got to stay in there to play the game. Christian, let's keep going.
They ditched the gas freighter disguise. Be interesting to hear why.
You're damn right it will.
Shall I meet them on the dock with guns?
We'll start with conversation.
What is her accent?
They ditched the gas freighter disguise.
Somebody, what accent is that? What accent is that? Where's that from? Oh no. Oh no.
God.
Couldn't have given me more than 5 seconds of notice?
Maybe it's the one about why the rock I sent you to exploded into a nuclear fireball. Or what happened to the OPA operative I tasked you to find. Or maybe it's the story of where the hell you've been since then without one goddamn word of life form.
According to the Jimunk who discovered it on Phoebe.
Whoever unleashed it on Eros
Jimunk?
killed everyone with radiation.
Okay, well, I'm not going to click on that. Belter words in the Expanse. Okay. Scientist.
Was on radar.
Dude, I really like how Fred Johnson is getting agitated here. I think that's really cool. I don't really need to say why. Again, it's the same thing, right? When he was trying to negotiate with the people on that station. I want to stick to the story if they went over his head, because I think that makes the most sense of why he left them and is now sort of leading or doing his part for the OPA. And I like every time they keep cutting to him, and the actor's doing a really good job of doing some very micro expressions of like agitation and frustration and anger. I just wanted to point that out. I think that's really cool.
Do you have any idea of the resistance inside?
No, we don't. That's why we're talking to you. You're the military genius.
I don't want to bunker a job. I want to fight the inners who kill my home.
You got weapons training? The inners? Jimunk and inners. They're like some slang. I'm not entirely sure what it means.
Hey, Miss.
He's trying to find a 5-star restaurant.
I think we should Rossi with people, but we didn't. What the hell's that say about us?
Expanding upon what that guy said in the previous episode. Did you even try? Is he even there anymore?
Just as bad as doing the wrong thing.
Is he even there anymore?
Bastard.
Yep. Yep.
I'm sorry, darling.
Drinks if I sit here and listen to you.
You never wanted to be on the same team as Fred Johnson or be tangled up with the OPA again.
I ran with some bad
Okay.
kids.
Fine. You got me.
Stupid kids with
Are you scared?
Of course I'm scared.
angry.
Oh.
You say?
He said he'd be okay throwing me into space.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Like it.
Famous 16mm. It's kind of hard to explain.
One who don't belong here. Maybe it's time. Real Belter took what should be ours under some doors on series. Maybe now is our time.
happened to Eros wasn't a plague. It was a genocide on Belters, done by those who are weak.
Sure.
Divided to your factions. I need 50 good.
I have to. I'm loving it, but I have to. Okay, shirt collar. Next scene, shirt collar. I got to. I have to. I can't help myself. That's a cool ass bomber jacket though.
After those who kill Eros. Tell that to you.
And then it's tucked in. It's the last time I'm gonna do it. Dude. Freddy Pooh. It's a simulation for how much ammo and... Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Ship keeps getting killed.
We start friend if I ask you to sit this one out.
I hope you understand if
Close quarters battle.
you know I'm not going to.
Going down the assault team.
Duh.
Have you seen the breaching? Leave it. We'll be waiting for you when you get back.
Dude. Well, if we make it back. It's just keeping me with a smile on my face this episode so far. I'm just smiling the whole time.
Why don't you grow up and tell me what you really think? We're just two people having it. I'm a smug old bitch who's playing with life and death on her big chessboard. A snake in a sari.
With dead eyes and a poisoned tongue, and the solar system is in tatters because
Good. Now we got that out. Now we can move forward.
Fred Johnson.
Enlighten me.
Oh, then you want the real story?
Yes.
Yes. Tell me. I want to know too. I want to know too.
He wasn't told that they'd surrendered. If he knew, he would have never called that strike.
Same outcome. Sure. Yeah. Ultimately the same outcome. It wasn't somebody above him that shot and attacked that, but the outcome is still the same if he realized stuff was wrong and he left. But I think that actually works a lot better, because then that means, and I don't know if he's going to say, I was trying to see if he would say how long it took, but he didn't. But it's implied that Fred Johnson realized they were trying to communicate after the fact. It's not stated at what point, right? As soon as he fired the torpedoes, did he realize, oh, they were trying to communicate and someone blocked it, or was it weeks or so later, whatever? But I think this actually works better than what I had thought, which is that maybe someone above him stopped him from communicating with them and forced the ship to open fire, and he just passively watched that happen. I think this works better with him being the one that attacked them, because from his perspective, they never replied. And that also paints, what he said there, that also paints everybody else as really hating that character and not being sympathetic to him at all. There's a consistent theme of lack of information as stories get disseminated through all the different factions. Everybody just seems to know a little bit of it, and a few people know the full story, but as soon as it gets to the other faction, it's like slightly warped or twisted in a way, and no one has any idea what the full picture is, and only a few people actually know what the story is in their specific faction. But as soon as you cross a border to a different faction, it gets all flipped up and twisted. And that's basically consistent amongst almost all the episodes.
Make him a hero or a traitor?
I don't know what it makes.
But it also, before he even said the line, but it also makes him someone, the way he's talking about him, someone that he looks up to and aspires to, I think. So he's an honorable man. So it makes sense why his character would kind of do the same. I'm just walking away from it. I'm not saying a word. I'm not trying to clear my name or like stop you guys from doing your thing. I'm gonna do the right thing and leave.
Who traces back to me? I want to talk to Fred Johnson.
That is treason, isn't it?
This dude reminds me of Oberyn, and Oberyn was my favorite character. Rest in peace. So that means by default, I like this guy too. Geared up, suited up. Come on, Alex. Come on, Alex.
When you hit the ring, the port will
Someone give me my goddamn helmet.
the station.
Oh, I don't like seeing him shake like that.
That will explode and turn into a door. Good.
What is her accent? It's like a Japanese Italian thing. I don't know what that is.
Star Helix, what you doing here?
I didn't forget this time.
Away from the owkwa.
Is that kid gonna die? Oh my
Away
days.
from the owkwa. Star Helix.
Son of a bitch.
What you doing
Kid, what the hell?
here? It's a bet.
Yeah, something like that.
Naomi. Empty us out.
Oh god.
Depressurizing.
I'm just laughing and smiling. I'm assuming that means they have to depressurize and vent everything because they know their hull's gonna get shot full of holes when they engage. So they're basically getting to the point of, all right, you know, yeah, depressurization, whatever. I don't need to explain that again.
Before or after you space the black sky guy?
I keep an eye on you, old man.
Close enough by now.
Not until you see the whites in their eyes. Okay.
Heads up!
There it is.
Mosey on the far side of the ring.
Alex. Alex. I like, before we get into this, I also like, which I didn't comment on at the time, a couple things. One, that they went through the steps to depressurize the ship because they knew they were going to get punctured, and to just deal with that preemptively. Two, I also like how they count the rounds beforehand, and things like supply line to refuel, not to refuel, to refit is a thing. Most of the time, honestly, most of the time in the stuff that I watch, right, it's more like plasma or light or whatever, right? You got like plasma guns and shit that you don't have ammo for. You just go out and you have shields and you just shoot infinite amounts. You just have to recharge them for a bit. But this is much more grounded and much more realistic, right? It's kind of cool the way they, yeah, a lot of people have been commenting that they, yeah, just remarking on that and kind of talking in circles here. But I like that seemingly this is, if you actually logically thought through what combat in space would be like, or how this type of maneuver would be done in space, and what kind of armaments you would have and weapons you would have in space, this makes a lot more sense than like, all right, switch power to shields from engines. Okay, now use the plasma to attack or whatever. And you just charge up infinite amounts of it over and over and over. So, yeah, I like it. That was pretty sick. That was pretty sick. The burns all fell. That was pretty sick. Come on, baby. Fly like the guy in Firefly. Just don't die like the guy in Firefly. Shut up, dude. Shut up, dude. That's so sick. That is so sick, man. I'd love to see the McDonald's M just shooting towards the space station. Oh, man. So, isn't the stealth ship... You got Station and the Rocinante, like, here. And then you got the stealth ship. And then you have this ship with all the breaching pods. Isn't the stealth ship just gonna, like, murk all these? Or is it hunting for them or something? Amos? Ooh. Okay, alright, maybe a different direction. Nice. I'm clenching. I'm clenching.
We lost the pod.
Y'all gotta move. Y'all gotta move. Y'all gotta move. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, you gotta unsnap, because if you if you didn't unlock your feet, they'd probably break. Like your bones would break. Oh no. Yeah. Surprise, motherfucker. Nice. Vented that asshole. Why is this empty? Where the hell we go? Who you want me kill?
Oi, Bumper. Look like nobody home, maybe.
Oh! We knew that guy was gonna die. First of all. Shouldn't be laughing. But we knew that guy was gonna die. Famous last words. It's empty.
Oi, Bumper.
What are they even shooting at? Yeah. What are they even shooting at?
You okay?
The hell? What?
There's a Joe around.
What? This kid won't die. Okay, never mind. What? Okay. To be fair, though, he did sign up to fight. It's not like you kept him sidelined and he wasn't able to contribute. He wanted to get his revenge. He knew the risks. He signed up. It's sad he didn't make it, but at least he did what he thought was right, and he got on the plane. He got there. I mean, he didn't actually make it there. Guys, hello? I'm plugged into the Matrix. You're gonna fry his brain if you just pull the helmet off, maybe. Doesn't seem like such a good idea. I'm gonna get rid of him like in the Matrix, not like this.
So this guy, get him out of here.
Got it, Star Helix.
Need these scientists alive, guys.
Guys.
I like that he's getting to shine and use some of his training, and how they've already shown them to be just kind of a ragtag group. I think it's kind of cool. Miller has the knowledge. He splits them up. I mean, they basically just all shoot from one angle. He tells them to split up and move. Then here, there's really no threat. I think they outnumber them anyway, and they all have rifles. They just freaked out because they got unplugged. But all of them just respond to immediately start shooting. I think it's kind of cool.
Everybody stay here. Nobody move.
Let me do this by myself. So you guys are nuts. You guys have no training. You're nuts. Yo, what if we plugged into that little machine though, dog? Is that Dresden?
What?
Have we met?
Yeah.
Earth was its target. It was sent to hijack life on our planet for its own ends.
What?
Eros. All you can do now is waste the data and ensure that.
Dude, I don't like this guy backing up.
Died for nothing. Done.
Can't say I'm surprised by that. Yeah, I wanted to see how that played out, but Miller's looking at them, not looking at the scientist, because he sees them hesitating. But I wanted to see what they were going to do. I can't say I'm surprised by that, because Miller's not conflicted at all. It's, you killed all these Belters, you killed Julie, most of all. Yeah. But he gives a lot more info about Earth being the target, and then if you can understand the proto-molecule and evolve with the proto-molecule, then you can maybe harness it to do, it almost seems like targeted evolution. Live without need of a suit, terraform certain places, cohabitat other places, seemingly evolve to suit whatever needs you had. And they would only have gel bullets because it's out of the way. There's a stealth ship protecting it, so no one else would really ever come there. And the only people that the guards would need to subdue would be the scientists, which they would subdue, not kill. So if they ever tried to run or leave or like get out of line, you'd shoot them with a gel bullet, knock them out, do discipline, whatever to them, and then get them right back in the game. I can't say I'm surprised that the scientist died, but I do think it's really interesting all the stuff he brought to the table and a lot more info about the proto-molecule. I like the inclusion of Christian trying to reach out to Fred, and then also something we haven't picked up since episode 8 as well, I think, maybe 7, was when Fred pulls that little memory stick out of Lopez and they're trying to decrypt that. Maybe that's kind of the same info, because they said it's level 4 encrypted. I mean, that's Martian stuff, but maybe the Martians have like a bunch of data about what occurred on Phoebe Station 2, and maybe that's kind of analogous to the research that these people were doing, except theirs would be obviously much further along. So maybe it's not totally gone, like all that stuff is not totally gone, and now maybe they have an idea of what to look for. I liked the kid coming back. I like the kid coming back, seemingly never dies. I like the scene with Christian. I like the backstory of Fred Johnson. Yeah, this one's probably going to be much shorter, I have to imagine. But I just kept smiling the whole way through. Yeah, I like Yeah, okay. All right. Done with this one. On to the next one. Let's go.